Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Many people see Imam Ali's caliphate as one that was plagued with battle, internal fighting. We look at the Battle of Jamal, the Battle of Siffin. But many people don't realize that Imam Ali created a society that people would call a utopia. When you look at the perfect justice system that he created, when you look at the equal treatment of all, including even his enemies, we look at something that everyone would say is unrealistic. Indeed, when you look at books, history books, politics books, they will tell you Marxism, they will tell you social justice of Anthony Crosland. They're impossible, yet Imam Ali made it possible. So what does this have for us? What implications does this have for us? And why should we look forward to living in this system, inshallah, when Imam Mahdi comes? So Imam Ali's governance can be best summarized in his letter to Malik al-Ashtar. Malik al-Ashtar was the governor of Egypt who assumed this role after the corruption Egypt had faced during the caliphate of Uthman. First of all, Imam Ali starts the letter by warning Malik al-Ashtar of the scrutiny that he will face, but says that first of all, develop in your heart a feeling of love for your people and let it be the sort of kindliness to them. Remember, people of the state are of two categories. First of all, they are your brethren in religion, and secondly, they are your brethren in kind. Normal public speaking, I've done since year 7. I spoke at the opening day speech at my school. In terms of Islamic speaking, just a few months ago I started when I went to Ziyarat. Sayyid Ammar has inspired me to do Islamic speaking. Malik al-Ashtar was also urged to pay special attention to the treatment for the poor, who Imam requested for the Bayt al-Mal, which was the wealth distribution, to be increased, and tried to create the common man from the various classes that existed, whilst making an obligation for all classes to look after each other, whilst also maintaining the diversity of different groups.
MashaAllah, salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
You okay? Yeah? All good? Right.
I wanted to choose Imam Ali and his governance because this is what I felt that is something so relatable to us today, because we live in the West and we're told why certain things, certain ideas don't work, but then Imam Ali made them work, and inshallah when Imam Mahdi comes we'll be living in that kind of system as well.
Shahid, I know it's daunting. And that's why I tried to turn around in the middle of your lecture, because you were staring at me and lecturing only to me. And I wanted you to lecture to all of them, because when you're going to be occupying a pulpit, you're going to have a sense of perspective of the whole crowd. There are certain moments, if I'm looking towards here, they think I'm looking at them. I'm actually looking at a space. And what you've got to do is you've got to occupy spaces. The person, of course, believes they're special, and they think that we're looking at them, but we're occupying space. And so that's the only reason I turned around. I would have loved to have seen you face to face, but you were looking at me only. Said Jalal has a very smiley face. Said Maytham, others.
I don't have a smiley face.
No, I know, I pointed that out. So, I wanted you to look elsewhere. The pocket, get rid of the pocket. Never should you lecture with your hands in your pockets. Yeah. But I know it's nerve-wracking. But that pocket, even if you had come here without a pocket, would have been much better. Because if you could see the amount of movement my hands have while I'm lecturing, it allows me to be in a position of dominance as I speak. What I loved about your talk was that you included a story. I love that. That's really well done. Because what you could have done is said Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, Imam Ali, without once giving a story as an example. But you gave a story as an example. The only thing with the story is knowing a story is one thing. Telling a story perfectly is another. So, all in all, it's a good effort. I'm really proud of you. You took on a good topic. Inshallah, we'll see more of you, young man. Well done. Well.
Very, very encouraging words, Dr. Sayyid Ammar. Thank you very much for that. Sayyid Jalal, in a couple of sentences, please.
Okay. Shahid, first of all, I like your brand. You have your own brand. Number 2, your topic is very general. Imam Ali alayhi salam. What? One part of the life of Imam alayhi salam. For example, one part you can use about Imam alayhi salam, because it's a really general topic. Another thing, many points Sayyid Ammar mentioned, to Dr. Sayyid Ammar, but you can start your lecture or your topic with a verse of the Holy Quran and a hadith that will actually gives to your lecture a strength and credibility, okay? I wish all the best for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sayyid. Mona Nazar, please.
Brother Shahid, wallahi, to be honest with you, you know, it was not enough interactive. Yeah. It was, I mean, you were talking to us, not lecturing. Yeah. I felt that you are next to me in a bus and talking to me, not on member. Work on yourself more. I don't want to talk about the contents, because I mean, Sayyid Ammar he said enough, yeah? I'm just talking about general. I just closed my eye. I found that you are not interacting me.
Okay.
Work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And lastly, Sayyid Maitham.
So I think you have the right idea in public speaking. I see a lot of talent there. I think you just need to cultivate it. Unfortunately for you, I wish maybe Sayyid Ammar wasn't here, because I felt you were constantly, because you were constantly maybe looking for approval. A tip for you, maybe instead of looking at someone so learned, try to find someone in the crowd, you know, that guy for sure doesn't know what I'm talking about. I think that will help you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Sayyid Maitham, anything you want to say to the judges right now?
No, thank you very much for your advice.
Fantastic. Guys, put your hands together for Shahid Ali, Suteria. Thank you very much.
I'm alone, I'm in pain.